Doctors are warning seniors to stop doing this before bed immediately. If you are over 60 and you do this one thing before bed tonight, you may be doing far more damage than you realize, not just to your sleep, to your heart, to your brain, to your memory. And the frustrating part is that millions of older adults do it every single night, completely unaware that it is quietly working against their health while they rest. Doctors are now speaking up about this, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to stop, why it matters so much after 60, and what to do instead to protect your health starting tonight. Stay with me, because the habit we are going to talk about in just a moment may genuinely surprise you. Let's start with something important. Sleep is not just rest. Sleep is medicine. Every single night, your body goes through a series of critical repair processes that cannot happen any other way. Your heart rate slows and recovers. Your blood pressure drops to give your arteries a break. Your brain flushes out toxic waste products linked to Alzheimer's disease. Your muscles repair themselves. Your immune system strengthens. Your hormones rebalance. All of this happens during sleep, and all of it depends on the quality of what happens in the hours just before you close your eyes. This is why what you do before bed is not a small thing. The habits you carry into the evening directly shape whether your body gets the deep, restorative sleep it needs, or whether it spends the night in a state of low-level stress, shallow rest, and incomplete repair. And after the age of 60, this matters even more, because as we age, the body becomes less forgiving. Deep sleep stages naturally become shorter. The margin for error gets smaller. A habit that a 35-year-old might get away with can have a completely different effect on someone who is 65 or 75. So what is the habit doctors are warning seniors to stop immediately? Drinking alcohol before bed. Now, before you scroll away, please stay. Because what the research shows about alcohol and sleep in older adults is not what most people expect, and it is far more serious than a rough night. Many people believe that a glass of wine or a small drink before bed helps them relax and fall asleep. And in one narrow sense, that is true. Alcohol is a sedative. It does help people fall asleep faster. This is exactly why so many older adults have made it a nightly routine. It feels like it is helping. But here is what is actually happening inside your body after that drink. In the first half of the night, alcohol does suppress your nervous system and help you drift off more easily. But as your body metabolizes the alcohol, usually 3 to 4 hours after drinking, everything changes. Your sleep becomes fragmented, your body temperature rises, your heart rate increases, stress hormones begin to climb, and you are pulled out of the deep, restorative sleep stages your body desperately needs. This is why people who drink before bed often wake up in the early hours of the morning and cannot get back to sleep. It is not a coincidence. It is a direct physiological response to alcohol leaving your system. And here is what makes this particularly important for older adults. After 60, your body processes alcohol more slowly than it did when you were younger. Your liver is less efficient. Your body has less water to dilute the alcohol. This means the same amount of alcohol that felt manageable at 40 has a significantly stronger effect at 65 or 70. The disruption to your sleep is greater. The recovery time is longer. And the cumulative impact on your health builds over months and years. Let's talk about what that disruption actually costs your body, because this is where it gets serious. First, your brain. As we discussed in a previous video, your brain has a remarkable internal cleaning system called the glymphatic system. It works during deep sleep to flush out toxic proteins, including amyloid beta, the substance closely linked to Alzheimer's disease. When alcohol repeatedly disrupts your deep sleep, this cleaning system cannot do its job properly. The toxic waste accumulates, and over time, that accumulation is associated with a significantly higher risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Research has found that regular evening alcohol consumption in older adults is linked to measurable reductions in brain volume, poorer memory performance, and faster cognitive aging. These are not small findings. These are the kinds of changes that affect your independence, your sharpness, and your quality of life. Second, your heart. During healthy deep sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops, a process that gives your heart and arteries a critical period of recovery. When alcohol disrupts this process, your blood pressure does not drop the way it should. Your heart works harder than it needs to during the night. Over time, this contributes to increased cardiovascular risk, including higher blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, and greater strain on the heart muscle. Atrial fibrillation, an irregular and often rapid heart rate has a well-documented connection to alcohol consumption. Even modest, regular drinking has been linked to increased episodes in people who are already vulnerable, and many older adults have underlying heart conditions they may not even know about. Third, your balance and fall risk. Alcohol affects your coordination, your reaction time, and your spatial awareness. Even small amounts that seem harmless can linger in the system of an older adult far longer than expected. If you get up during the night to use the bathroom, which many older adults do, having alcohol in your system significantly raises your risk of a fall. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury and loss of independence in adults over 65. This is not a minor concern. Fourth, your medications. This is one that doctors are increasingly concerned about, and that does not get nearly enough attention. Many common medications taken by older adults interact dangerously with alcohol. Blood pressure medications, blood thinners, diabetes medications, sleep aids, anti-anxiety medications, certain pain relievers, all of these can have their effects amplified or altered by alcohol in ways that range from uncomfortable to genuinely dangerous. If you take any regular medication and you also drink in the evenings, please speak with your doctor or pharmacist about whether that combination is safe for you specifically. Now here is something important. This is not about judgment. This is not about telling you that you cannot enjoy your life. A single occasional drink in a social setting is very different from a nightly habit used to wind down. What doctors are concerned about is the routine, the glass of wine every evening, the nightcap that has become part of the bedtime ritual. That pattern, repeated night after night, year after year, carries real consequences that accumulate quietly and often go unrecognized until the damage is already done. So what should you do instead? There are genuinely effective ways to help your body relax and prepare for deep, restorative sleep, and none of them carry the risks we just discussed. Warm herbal tea, particularly chamomile or valerian root, has a mild, natural calming effect that many people find genuinely helpful. A warm bath or shower about 90 minutes before bed can trigger a natural drop in body temperature that signals the brain it is time to sleep. Gentle stretching or slow breathing exercises calm the nervous system without the rebound disruption that alcohol causes. Dimming the lights in your home an hour before bed helps your brain produce melatonin naturally, and keeping a consistent bedtime, going to sleep and waking up at the same time every day is one of the single most powerful things you can do for your sleep quality at any age. Small changes in the evening hours can produce remarkable improvements in how deeply you sleep, how rested you feel, and how well your body and brain recover each night. Here is what I want you to take away from today. What you do in the hour before bed is not a small detail. It is one of the most significant health decisions you make every single day. For older adults especially, protecting the quality of your sleep protects your brain, your heart, your balance, and your independence. If you have been using alcohol to help you sleep, please talk to your doctor. There are safe, effective alternatives, and the difference to your health can be profound. So I want to ask you directly, did any part of this video surprise you? Have you noticed changes in your sleep over the years? Drop a comment below and let us know. Share your age and where you are watching from. We love hearing from our community all around the world. And if someone you care about could benefit from hearing this, please share this video with them today. It might be one of the most helpful things you do for someone you love. Take care of yourself. Protect your sleep. Your body does its most important work while you rest. Make sure you give it the chance to do so.